We've all felt it. That moment in a song where the vocals fade out, the stage lights dim, and a single instrument steps into the spotlight to speak a language words can't express. Some guitarists play notes, others build cathedrals of sound. Today, we're counting down the masterpieces that didn't just define a song, they redefined the entire landscape of rock and roll. These aren't just technical displays, they are cultural milestones that left an indelible mark on history. From the psychedelic streets of the 60s to the neon-soaked stadiums of the 80s, these are the 10 guitar solos that changed everything. Before we dive into the list, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss our weekly deep dives into rock legends. Ready? Let's crank it to 11. Number 10. Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen, 1975.
Mama, life had just begun.
Few songs in history dared to bridge opera, balladry, and heavy metal in under 6 minutes. Released on the 1975 masterpiece, A Night at the Opera, Bohemian Rhapsody is a testament to Freddie Mercury's vision, but it's Brian May's solo that acts as the emotional glue of the track. What makes this solo legendary isn't speed, it's lyricism. Using his home-built red special guitar, May didn't try to outrun the orchestra. He became part of it. The solo is remarkably singable. Every bend and every vibrato feels like a vocal performance. It serves as the perfect bridge, transitioning the listener from the somber, "Mama just killed a man" section into the chaotic operatic madness that follows.
Mama, just killed a man.
It's a masterclass in how a brief, melodic passage can move a listener more than 1,000 rapid-fire notes. Number 9. Highway Star, Deep Purple, 1972.
Nobody can take my car, I'm gonna race into the ground.
If you want to know what it sounds like to drive a muscle car at 120 miles per hour, look no further than Highway Star from the album Machine Head. Ritchie Blackmore took the raw aggression of the early 70s and infused it with the structural brilliance of classical music. Inspired by Bach, Blackmore crafted a solo that is a whirlwind of neoclassical precision. This wasn't just blues rock, it was a surgical strike. The rhythmic chugging and the rapid-fire picking sequences set the blueprint for what would eventually become speed metal and power metal. When you hear that solo, you get the feeling the guitar might actually catch fire. It's a relentless, high-octane display of virtuosity that remains the gold standard for high-speed rock. Number 8. Mr. Crowley, Ozzy Osbourne, 1980. In 1980, the rock world was mourning the end of the 70s, but Randy Rhoads was busy inventing the future. On Ozzy Osbourne's Blizzard of Oz, Rhoads delivered a solo on Mr. Crowley that feels like it was summoned from another dimension. Rhoads was a dedicated student of classical guitar, and he brought that discipline to heavy metal. The solo is a haunting mix of crying bends, flawless tapping, and fluid scales that sound like a dark spell being cast. It's not just about showing off, it's about storytelling. Rhoads used the guitar neck to create a sense of gothic drama that perfectly matched Ozzy's persona. Though he left us far too young, this solo remains a monument to a genius who merged the supernatural with the sonic. Number 7. Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses, 1987. The 80s were filled with shredders, but then came a man in a top hat with a Gibson Les Paul who brought the soul back to the blues. Sweet Child of Mine from Appetite for Destruction contains a riff and a solo that are instantly recognizable globally. The irony? Slash originally came up with the opening riff as a circus exercise to warm up his fingers. He didn't even like it at first, but when the solo kicks in, it's pure magic. It starts as a melodic, soaring wail and then explodes into a wah pedal-drenched frenzy as the song shifts keys. Slash's ability to make the guitar cry before turning it into a heart-wrenching scream redefined hard rock for the MTV generation. Number 6, Free Bird, Lynyrd Skynyrd, 1973. Free Bird is more than a song, it's a southern rock rite of passage. While it starts as a soulful ballad, the final 4 minutes are dedicated to one of the most iconic guitar duels in history. Alan Collins and Gary Rossington engage in a musical conversation that starts with a slow burn and builds into a Category 5 hurricane of notes. The interplay between the slide guitar and the rapid-fire pentatonic licks creates a wall of sound that feels infinite. In a live setting, this solo often stretched even longer, turning every concert into a religious experience for the audience. It's the ultimate guitar hero moment that proves sometimes more is definitely more. Number 5, Hotel California, The Eagles, 1977.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
This isn't just a solo, it's a synchronized dance. Released on the 1977 album of the same name, Hotel California is a cinematic journey through the dark side of the American dream.
Any time of year.
The climax of the song is a legendary duel between Don Felder and Joe Walsh. Rather than competing, they complement each other, trading licks and then joining together for those iconic harmonized lines at the end. It's a masterclass in phrasing and tone. The solo feels like the final act of a movie where all the tension is finally released. It's so meticulously composed that fans can hum every single note, a rarity for a rock solo. Number 4, One, Metallica, 1988.
I can't remember anything, can't tell if this is true.
When we talk about intensity, One stands alone. This 1988 masterpiece from And Justice for All takes the listener through the psychological horror of a soldier trapped in his own body.
Back in the womb, it's much too real. In comes life that I
Kirk Hammett's solo is the sonic representation of that trauma. It begins with somber, clean melodies, but as the double bass drums kick in, the guitar transforms into a machine gun. The rapid-fire tapping and aggressive shredding feel like a desperate cry for help. It's one of the most cathartic moments in thrash metal history, proving that Metallica could combine technical speed with profound emotional weight. Number 3, Comfortably Numb, Pink Floyd, 1979.
The distant ships float on the horizon.
If there is such a thing as a perfect guitar tone, David Gilmour found it on Comfortably Numb. Featured on the 1979 rock opera The Wall, this song contains 2 solos, but it's the second one that has achieved legendary status. Gilmour doesn't rely on speed. He relies on vibrato, sustain, and space. Each note hangs in the air, saturated with emotion. He reportedly recorded several takes and stitched together the best phrases to create a definitive version that feels like a spiritual awakening. It's a solo that you don't just hear, you feel it in your chest. It is the gold standard for psychedelic rock and atmospheric storytelling. Number 2, Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin, 1971.
And my spirit is crying for leaving.
We've reached the forbidden song of every guitar shop, but cliches aside, the solo in Stairway to Heaven is a work of architectural genius. Jimmy Page built this song like a cathedral, starting with folk-inspired acoustic licks and building toward an epic electric explosion. The solo, played on a 1959 Telecaster in the studio, is a masterclass in tension and release. Page blends blues rock grit with a sense of urgency that makes you feel like you're climbing toward a peak. By the time he reaches the final fanfare of notes, the song has transformed from a quiet prayer into a rock anthem that defined the 70s. It remains the most requested, studied, and celebrated solo in the history of the genre. Number 1, Voodoo Child, Slight Return, Jimi Hendrix, 1968. Finally, we arrive at the undisputed king. Before Jimi Hendrix, the guitar was an instrument. After Hendrix, it was a living, breathing extension of the human soul. Voodoo Child, Slight Return is the ultimate manifestation of his genius. Hendrix didn't just play notes, he manipulated electricity. Using the wah-wah pedal, heavy distortion, and feedback, he created sounds that no one in 1968 thought were possible. He played with a wild improvisational spirit that made the guitar sound like it was screaming, laughing, and crying all at once. He broke every rule in the book and, in doing so, created a new book entirely. This solo isn't just a part of rock history. It is the spark that ignited the future of every guitarist who ever dared to pick up a Stratocaster. These 10 solos are the pillars that rock and roll was built upon. They showed us that a guitar isn't just wood and wire. It's a vessel for human emotion, rebellion, and innovation. But hey, music is subjective. Did your favorite solo make the list? Maybe you think David Gilmour should be number 1, or perhaps we missed a deep cut from Eddie Van Halen or Stevie Ray Vaughan. Let us know in the comments below. We want to hear your take. If you enjoyed this trip through rock history, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to join our community. And if you're looking for more, check out our next video on the greatest songwriters in rock history. Keep it loud, and we'll see you in the next one.